With Hogwarts Legacy around the corner, I thought we'd break down which version you will want to buy. So obviously if you head over to Hogwarts Legacy, you'll be able to go under the pre-order part of the game, and obviously available February the 10th, and you can see or select your version that you want to go for. We have the Standard Edition, Deluxe Edition, and Collector's Edition. Obviously the first two can be purchased online and can be straight to your Xbox or PlayStation/PC. With the Collection Edition, obviously that one is going to have to be picked up in store due to all of the items that you'll get during with it. Obviously as well, we will go through all of these and tell you basically which version you want to get and the prices of all of them and what consoles. So if we take a look at the Standard Edition to start with, some of these items, you get the Onyx Hippogriff, which is a mount within the game. That is something that will just come with pretty much every version. It obviously comes with a standard, and then there is some exclusive offers on this game as well, with PlayStation being the main sponsor for Hogwarts. I was just very grateful that it didn't go PlayStation exclusive. I think a game like this probably couldn't, but you get the Felix Felicis potion recipe as well as the Haunted Hogsmeade shop quest. Both of these are PlayStation only, so obviously if you've got an Xbox, unfortunately you'll only be getting the Onyx Hippogriff exclusive part. Other than that, these two will just be PlayStation, unfortunately. If you wanted to choose your path for it, obviously you can just go through this. For instance, myself is an Xbox Series X, and like I said, you can go to the Xbox store or Game to get it done, or obviously Amazon or anyone like that if you are buying a physical copy. Personally, I will be buying more of a online version, so I'm not too fussed about having the physical game, but I know it is always nice to have that stack collection in your room, in your wherever you store your games. The Deluxe Edition, so basically the base game. So for instance, you get these three things off the standard, which are linked here. As well as that, you get 72 hours early access to the game. But before you go jumping for joy, it is only available on PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox Series X or S. Obviously, with the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, that release date is not until April. Again, if I show you down here, we go to Xbox One. You'll have to go to the Xbox store for this one. But, well, you can actually technically buy it in game, but it's not just yet. You will see, if I can find it anywhere, you should see the date, which I believe is April. It's either April the 4th or April the 10th. I cannot remember which one, but I know it is in April, whereas obviously the PS5 and Xbox Series S is in February. This will also come with Dark Arts Pack, so you get a terrestrial mount, Dark Arts cosmetic set, Dark Arts Battle Arena, and Dark Arts Grayson Hat Digital Deluxe Edition exclusive. So this is all specific to the digital version. So again, if we go to the Xbox Series S, we go back down, you'll see in one of these options here, when it asks you for your specific, you can go for the standard Hogwarts Legacy version, the digital version, and then I don't quite know what the digital deluxe edition is again, but if you go for this one, then obviously you get them added bonuses for the Dark Arts as well. And finally, you've got the collector's edition. So this one includes the deluxe edition game and content, so all of it here. It has obviously put the Onyx Hippogriff as well, a life-size floating ancient magic wand with book base, steel case, obviously, you'd expect that, a Kelpie Robe cosmetic DLC, as well as then the two PlayStation exclusives, and this is coming in at a bit of a price, to be honest. So we go on to game because we have to go and pick this version up. This one is coming in at £280. I was going to say thousand. That's a bit expensive for a game. It's the only one made. But £280 for the Legacy set. Obviously, this comes with mainly physical items as well as digital content. I normally find that you do get like a DLC pass with something like this, but there is no made kind of for it. It is the game, obviously the ancient wand and book base, steel case, the DLC robe, as well as the extra bonus of the Dark Arts section, as well as the deluxe edition, and then you do get the 72 hours early access to the game, so you should be able to pick this up on the 7th of February, which is obviously 72 hours before the 10th, which is when the game is. And by the looks of it, it is selling out, or at least it is pre-ordering. I'm assuming they've only got so many to make, which is why it is £280. It's definitely a little bit more expensive than I probably would spend on a game, but if if Harry Potter is your thing, if Hogwarts is the thing that you collect the most of, this is a must item for yourself. And just as a price point right now, if we have a look at the different versions, you've got £60 for the deluxe edition on the Switch. That will be released on in July. Okay, that's been pushed back a little bit. In the Xbox Series S and X, as well as the PS5, you have obviously got the 7th of February, because that is the deluxe edition, getting 72 hours prior. And then you will find, hopefully, a standard edition, which is going to be the 10th. So realistically, for the standard edition, you're looking at about £65. For the deluxe edition, it's about £75. And the big Legacy Collection edition is £280. Now that begs the question, which one should you go for? Well, if you are fanatic Hogwarts, Harry Potter, the whole brand itself is something that you are either very passionate about, you're a massive collector in, I would 100% not hesitate to go for that collector's edition. There is obviously a very specific kind of set of stuff that you get from it, with the wand, with the bookcase, the steel case, obviously some maps and guides within the game as well. That is going to be a beautiful collection to add into your Hogwarts experience. It is a bit pricey, and if you are a semi-collector, I'd probably issue towards more the deluxe. I think if you're an avid gamer, if you've been waiting for this game, I think an extra £10 to play this game 72 hours early, as much as you may have a gripe with paying extra money to just get this game earlier and you can wait, then maybe the standard edition is for you. I would say avid gamers, deluxe edition is going to be the one to go for. That personally would be the one I would go for, mainly to A, get the content out early for yourselves, as well as the pre-order exclusives with the Dark Arts pack. I'm not too fussed about the collector's edition. I would personally stick with the deluxe. And standard, again, if you are just wanting to play the game, you've not really heard about it, you've maybe got into the hype a little bit and you can afford to wait for it, maybe you're not a content creator or you just genuinely want to play the game, then the standard edition is going to be for the average gamer, somebody who just wants to pick it up, not too fussed about the early access. Then that is definitely a version for you. Online wise, we will break into that a little bit more on the channel, so if you want to subscribe for that. Deluxe has definitely got my vote. Collection for you hardcore collectors. Let me know what you think and what version you are going to be pre-ordering, as it is right around the corner. Make sure you like and subscribe. Take care.